it's Laura, or ABusyBeesJournal here, and today I'm going to be showing you my sketchbook slash art journal slash thing that I carry around with me every day. So I thought I'd show you guys a quick flip through. This is for the art journal challenge for the art club on Bullet Journal Amino. So anyway, I'll just get it started. So this is basically, I think this is a Dala Rowney sketchbook, and it's just covered with some tissue paper that I found at Tiger. So basically I bought this stuff and it came with this tissue paper, so I thought I'd cover my sketchbook with it, and it looks kind of cute. So anyway, I'll just get into the video. So like on the first page I have some like gouache little paintings I did. I was going to do 4, so that's why it says day 1, day 2, but I never really got around to that. Painted these little scenes. I think this was from Pride and Prejudice, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. It's been that long since I've done it. This isn't actually finished yet, but it should be soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. So this was a picture that I found on Pinterest and I just kind of copied it just as like a quick study. So this one was also done in gouache, and to be honest, like I really wanted to practice my gouache painting, so I just painted a little desert there, because why not? Deserts are cool, despite them being really hot. And here I have, oh gosh, I can't show you properly. So this is just like a quick sketch of my cup of tea. The mug that is in this painting is actually one I bought from Tiger as well. It's like a stoneware mug. It's one of my favourite ones. Sorry guys, I've been really sick recently, so you'll have to excuse me when I'm just like mumbling or going on a bit here. Anyway, so there's the Manchester skyline. Just like a quick illustration of that. I don't know, I just felt like doing it. But Manchester is where I live, not in the city centre but in the area. So yeah, and they've got like the Manchester wheel, which sadly isn't there anymore. Then there's like the Manchester City Hall, like this one, the Hilton Hotel, like the cathedral, and like the bridges and stuff. I love going to Manchester, it's my favourite. And then here we have some sketches. This was from this place that I went to called the Rock Houses in Birmingham. It's like basically like a whole load of houses. Oh gosh, I don't think my camera's focusing. This basically was like a whole load of houses that were made in a rock face. So like these people actually carved out the rocks and lived in them, and it was so cool. Like if you ever go to Birmingham, definitely go there. And then Birmingham Rock's my ultimate favourite place, well, one of my favourite places, and it's basically like a load of rock formations that came out like in like the shape of a duck. And I think my favourite one is the dancing bear, and like if you just Google it, like it should come up with an image of the dancing bear at Birmingham Rocks, but it's still good. I love going there. I've been going there since like I was a kid, so it's one of my favourite places to go. And then here we have a quick gouache study of the lakes, like Lake Windermere in the Lake District. Beautiful place, been there so many times. And then some like quick doodle illustrations of like flowers. That's like a wallflower, bluebells, and I think that's rosemary. I'm not very good at my herbs, okay, so just like if that's wrong, like please tell me. And then I did a whole page of studies of squirrels, because why not? Cute little squirrels. This one's my favourite. It looks so cute. It's like, there we go, focus for you. So obviously, I mean, we do have red squirrels over here, but they're mostly like grey squirrels now. But yeah, I just felt like doing a whole page of squirrels, because I think the reason why I did that was because I visited Beatrix Potter's house, well, Hilltop Farm, so I thought, oh, animals. And another cup of tea. And this was from Hilltop Farm. This was like literally, I had to get this whilst I was there, so this is like a wheelbarrow behind some hedges. And there's like a little shed here, but yeah. And here is the Hilltop Farm. That's where she lived. in the Lake District. There's a little blue-tipped bird. And this is my favourite, this like gouache study that I did. I'm not sure what it's from, like I think it's from an image that I found on Pinterest probably. I'll try and put all the links in the description box if I can find them. I did actually save this, I think it's from like a film or something. And then, oh sorry about that guys, my camera died. So here we have a gouache study of a scene that I took whilst I was at Quarrybank Mill in Cheshire, which isn't very far away. And then this random sort of scene of a like sunset with like some mountains and stuff, and that was, I don't know, a mistake. So yeah, and then some starry night with a lake with a tree. Another gouache study. These are all pretty much gouache studies in here because the paper can't really take watercolours so well, so this is kind of like a study of like some sunbeams through like the trees, which isn't bad. I mean, I quite like it. And if you guys know Windows 10, this is one of the photos that was on the screensaver things as you log in, so I thought it was so pretty I had to paint it, so I painted it. So there we go, and it's so, I'm actually quite pleased with that, how that turned out. I'm trying to be a bit more sort of like using my gouache paints and stuff because I really want to practice with them a little bit more, and also I kind of want to like paint trees and stuff better, like in my artwork and stuff, so that's quite cool. To be honest, I don't really know what happened to this page, but it's like a rose and like some squirrels. That was it, like, what is it with me and squirrels? There's like a little squirrel in the garden, so I thought, oh, why not like paint it or draw it? It's really hard once it's still like moving about, but I tried. It looks kind of cool anyways, but I'm not really sure about that page. Here's a little peacock feather and some, this is like actually really nice, some watercolour poppies, I think, like flowers. I really like this page. And here is another gouache sunset, and I really like this one. It's so pretty. I think I found this picture on Pixabay, and like I said, I'll put in the I'll put the links in the description box below for you guys so you can look at it and check it out. A random art prompt generator. So the prompt I got was "The Time We Shall Not Know," and it was kind of, I think this was based off like a past scene where, oh no, it was a futuristic scene where we wouldn't know what this would have looked like in like the year 3000 or something. I don't know. I don't really know. I can't remember which way it was, but anyway. So yeah, I've got like a waterfall with some trees and rocks and stuff. I actually really quite like how this came out. I really like the waterfall. That was done in gouache again. And this was before and after at the seashore. So there's before and there's after. Kind of just did like the tide coming in and out. I thought that was quite a good idea. Another sunset. I really like this one. It turned out so nice. I actually did a full-scale painting of this, but I can't remember. I think I might have sold it. I can't remember. And anyway, so this was a coloured pencil drawing. I've not touched coloured pencils in a long time, since I was like a kid, so to touch these again was kind of weird for me. But so I ended up doing this like little sort of illustration thing, and I think this is when the Christmas markets were on in Manchester, and I thought I'd pop down, so I think this was when I went down to do the local guide challenge, and that is the common exchange. And so then here is another page, and this is things you'll find in November. I didn't do a December one, I don't know why. So we've got leaves, like acorns, marshmallows, a little squirrel again, a squirrel, hot chocolates, bonfires because it's bonfire night over here in England, And yeah, so that was all done in watercolours again. And this is an illustration that I did on watercolour paper and then stuck it in. So I have a little beetroot. Because I got this book called If You're Bored with Watercolours, read this book. And it's such a good book, like I'll show you guys, I'll put the links again in the description. So here is a banana. And I just kind of wanted to get a bit more looser with my watercolours, so that's why I bought that book. So it kind of helps me a little bit. And I was kind of bored with watercolours. So anyway, and then there's a little illustration of a banana just like with a yellow background. And then I decided that I wanted to paint some like cafes and stuff, because I think I used that prompt generator again and it came up with like draw a European cafe or something. And this was from Home Firth in West Yorkshire, and I've actually been here. I think this is where they filmed Last of the Summer Wine. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's pretty old. It's a pretty old programme, but it's a really nice cute cafe and I just thought I'd have to draw it. So here's a gouache study of a pumpkin that we had at Halloween. It's called a Munchkin pumpkin. It's from I think we got this one from Lidl, but it's really cute. So I had to paint it, and then this is just like some random patterns of strawberries. And then a random study of Van Gogh, I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. Anyway, and then this is whilst I was at the bus stop ready to go to work, there was this like really weird sort of like misty scene where it's like wet, like the road was wet. It was like a really weird scene and I just had to paint it, so there we go. And this is a study of my room, and I just did it in a, I can't remember, I think it's like a Pilot G2 red pen, pink pen. And yeah, I kind of went over with watercolours and it kind of came out pink, so that's what my bedroom looks like. This is where I'm filming it now. And then carrying on from the sort of vegetable illustration theme, I decided to do winter vegetables for some reason, I don't know why. And I drew this turnip. I didn't carry on with that series for some reason. Oh, I did a carrot as well on this page. This little carrot. I actually really like this one. I really like these illustrations because I can't remember, I think I used my dip pen for these ones. And I really like the line weight it kind of gives and all the wonky line weights. Anyway, so then there's some watercolour scene studies, and I kind of have the same colours and the same thing, you know, like the same, I think this was like for Huevember, but I didn't carry it on, I just kind of did one hue. It was like yellow and then slightly dark yellow to orange. But I really like this one, this one's my favourite. That was like cactuses, lemons, bananas. I don't know what it is with bananas, but you know, and then there's like telephone wires. And then I did some like little scenes. Yeah, so here we have like a little rainbow gouache study. And here is my favourite piece in this book. Here we have some oranges that we had on the worktop in the kitchen. And they were kind of like in a bowl, and I thought, oh, that would be a really nice thing to paint. And I wanted to kind of practice my realism with gouache paints. Because I'm kind of new to gouache paints, I've never used them before so much, so I thought I'd have an experiment. Anyway, so I used my Posca pens for this, and it's just kind of like, again with the fruit and veg theme. I went with like onions, carrots, and I just kind of did them in the blue and yellow ones that I have. And then here is when me and my mum went to Manchester. I took her to Manchester, and I had a Black Forest hot chocolate from Costa Coffee. Oh, so good. And the hot, sorry, not the hot chocolate, the chunky choc chip cookie. Oh my god, so nice. So anyway, there's the Manchester Christmas markets. An illustration from there. Sorry, I'll just focus on it for you. So there you go. So yeah, that was on the streets. They've got like, it's a really big Christmas market, it's massive. And there you guys can see my traffic light, which I actually posted in the art club chat So yep, that's where you guys might have seen this before. And here's a little chubby robin, because who doesn't love a chubby robin? So cute. I was going to fill this box in but I never did. So yeah, there's a bauble from Christmas, and here is a random house from I don't know where. I think the image was from Pinterest. And here is a picture that I drew in coloured pencil again. Not too sure about this one, but yeah. It's supposed to be a street scene in Lisbon in Portugal. I mean, I've never been to Portugal, but I just decided that I like the colours in that picture, so I thought I'd draw it. And here's another realistic, well, realism attempt by me of some hot dogs. Again, the image was found on Google or Pinterest. No, I think it was Pixabay, but anyway, I'll link it again. And then I bought this book recently called Drawing and Seeing by Clara Drummond, and I'll put a link in the description. And it's really good, and I was like, it has really nice challenges in it, so it helps fill up your sketchbooks. So I did this, so this one was like based off charcoal, so I had to do a 2-minute drawing and then 5-minute drawing. So I did the plant in my living room and a lantern out of charcoal. Then 2-minute observation and then 2-minute drawing from memory was this conch shell. And we've got curled leaf, it looks kind of weird. That was 2 minutes observation and then drawing from memory. And then we've got this big double page spread of a fish, like a mackerel I think it is, on a plate. And then we've got lemons, and I think that's where I had to like draw it, rub it out, draw it, erase it, draw it, erase it, and then draw it and then leave it. And it's just come up with this really cool texture. And then I've got some dried chili peppers. I really like this one. And then here's the dinosaur planter that I have on my window ledge behind me. And yeah, that was like drawing with my left hand, it was really weird. But I did pretty well considering. Anyway, and then here is another challenge. I think this, sorry guys, this was done in graphite now, so I moved on to the next section of the book. So this is the drawing of, it says draw some shoes, so I drew my work shoes. So that's all I have for now. I've only got a few pages to go, so about that many pages, so that's that. I actually have a full sketchbook here, but I think I'll do that in a separate video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my little flip through of my sketchbook, and yeah, I'll put all the links to my social media in the description box down below. And yeah, so I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!